everybody! Hello, hello. Oh, that's embarrassing. I can see the little hold on. Hold on. We're gonna scooch this down ever so slightly. Don't mind that. Nope. Stop. Oh, I keep clicking out of it. Oh my gosh. Okay, slightly bigger. Like that. Beautiful. Okay, now we got it. I think. I'm still learning how to dual stream and like what I need to do to get it to work. So thank you for bearing with me. But hello, hello. Welcome to a Fabled pre-release weekend, and welcome to my beautiful new playmat. It's one of the 2 new playmats that were released with this Fabled set, and of course, being Cinderella, and she's my favoriteest princess of all time, I had to have it, so I got it. We have beautiful new playset. And today, we'll be opening, let's see. Oh, I gotta zoom out a little bit. There we go. We'll be opening a Trove and a booster box with the hope that we could pull an Enchanted mayhaps. At this point, with the pre-release events that I've done this weekend, I have pulled 2 legendaries and 2 epics, which is a new rarity. So, hold on, let me pull them out. I surprised myself today because I did a pre-release event where we were using the new starter decks, and the 2 options were Powerline and all the new Goofy Movie cards in Emerald Ruby, and then the other one was Princess Power in Amber Sapphire. And I went into the event thinking I was going to choose the Powerline one for myself, but I decided, you know, almost like everyone there chose the Powerline deck, which like made sense. So I was like, you know what? I'm going to try something different. I'm going to go against what everyone else is doing, and I'm going to try the Princess Power. And I won 3 out of the 4 rounds, which I was really surprised about, honestly, because this deck doesn't really have a lot of, like, removal. I did add a couple removals that I pulled from the 2 booster packs that we got, because you're allowed to add in any cards that you get from the booster packs, and I think those definitely helped me. But I just want to show, I gotta find it here. I have the deck here that I used today. So this is the starter deck with mostly princesses, but I wanted to show some specific cards that come in, or that, well, some that didn't come in this deck, and then 2 that did come in this deck, because in this deck, in these starter decks, the foiling process that they use for the 2 like showcase cards, I guess you could call them, that are like shown on the starter deck boxes are a special type of foiling. So like you can only get this type of foiling, I think, as of right now, for these cards in the starter decks. So it's different even than like the cold foil versions of these cards. So since I chose Princess Power, the 2 specialty cards that came with this first one is a reprint. Oh my gosh, like look at that foiling. Beautiful. So this is a reprint of Ariel from, I don't even remember what set. Maybe like, I think set 1, maybe set 1, chapter 1. I don't know. But gorgeous. And then this is a new card from set 9. Mulan, Considerate Diplomat, also beautiful, and also a perfect card for a princess-themed deck, because whenever this character quests, you can look at the top 4 cards of your deck, and you may reveal a princess character card and put it into your hand, and then put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. Beautiful. So, those are the 2 cards that were like the the really fancy schmancy ones that came in the set.
Fitness Gram Pacer test is a multi-stage aerobic capacity test that progressively gets more difficult as it continues.
Reggie, we're not in school. We are not in school, so we do not need to do the Fitness Gram Pacer test. Thank you very much. It's been a while since I've heard that, though. Alright, sorry. I'm just checking on stream on YouTube. Okay, I'm still getting used to, like, the dual streaming setup. And YouTube is still a little bit, like, laggy compared to Twitch, but that's okay. But it's up there, so it's working. So I'm doing something right. So, the other new type of card that I have pulled 2 of so far, so feeling super lucky about that, is an epic card. So, it's above a legendary, I think, in rarity, but below an enchanted. So, like, it's, like, not as rare as an enchanted, but still, like, still a little bit rare. It's rarer than a legendary. And it's basically just, like, a full art foil version of specific cards. So this is also a reprint, I think, from set 3. And this card came in clutch today with some decks because of this evasiveness. So, very nice. All right, so we are looking for more of those beautiful cards. Since I just opened the Chapter 1 and Chapter 2, and Rise of the Floodborn Set 2 boxes, you might see some familiar cards. This set is mostly reprints. So with that, I say it is a great time for anybody who's looking to get into the game because rotation just hit. So the first 4 sets are out of rotation unless you're playing the Infinity format. So you have 4 less sets to really worry about, and a lot of cards anyway were reprinted into set 9. So you get a chance to see some of the cards that didn't have a chance to really shine as much in set 1, except maybe like the legendaries that they reprinted. But with that, I think that this is upside down. Yes. Let's take a look into this Trove, because I think from what I've seen from people opening these, this is like one of the most beautiful Troves they've done so far. And the reasoning for that is it's just like all foily and shiny and beautiful. I mean, oh my god, look at that. Beautiful. Like, the card stock is definitely like, I think, a little bit thicker. So these are the dividers. This is from the enchanted version of, oh, these are all enchanted artwork. So this is Circle of Life, a new Dumbo, enchanted, Mickey Mouse, Steamboat Willie. Oh my god. Oh, I have not even pulled like a normal eye to eye yet. I hope I get it. If I get the enchanted, that'd be awesome. But we all know what enchanted I'm looking for. Ooh. Oh yes, there is an enchanted version of the Milan from the starter deck. And an enchanted Lilo. Beautiful. And then we have these very fun dice. Normally they're all the same color. I love that they are each their own color. One for each color option in Lorcana. And then this is what was really standing out too. Joke of a Goofy Movie song was not intended, but stand out. They always come with these lore trackers, but this one is just like shiny and foily, and I think the cardstock feels a little more durable, which is nice. So, very, very nice. And then, of course, we have the 8 packs. So, I'm going to put this to the side. Oh gosh, I gotta try and like... I gotta try and make space for the cards. For the card piles. Oh gosh. Okay. Don't know how well this is gonna go. Okay, I think I'm gonna put this there. Just do some, hold on, I'm gonna do some rearranging real quick. Ah! My ring light fell! No! And it uncentered my camera. How dare it do that? Okay. What are even these cards? What are these cards? Oh! When did I open these? Interesting. Anyway. Alright, let's get to it. I always open the packs from, like, order of my favorite artwork to, like, least favorite artwork. Or, like, characters, I guess. So we're gonna start with the Cruella ones. I don't know. No, nothing against you, Cruella, except that you tried to kill puppies, I guess. That's not cool, girl. Don't do that. Alright. Pack number 1. We have Mulan, Injured Soldier. I'm actually thinking of putting this in my damage moving deck now that they've reprinted her, because she was originally from set 4. Let's see. Can I could zoom in a tiny bit. I just don't want to cut off Cinderella's face. Whoop. Let's see if I put it up here. Nope. There we go. Okay. Mulan, Injured Soldier. We have Rapunzel. Actually, this is in the princess deck. I don't know if I'm thinking of like mixing up the princess deck and like trying it out. Like Princess Aggro. I don't know if I'll keep her. I might. I don't know. We'll see. Ariel, Determined Mermaid. So this was brought in, I think so the Steel Ariel Sonic Warrior that got a reprint has a couple more shift targets. And I don't think this Ariel did not see as much play. Whenever you play a song, you can draw a card and then choose and discard a card. The Enchantress, Unexpected Judge. So when she's being challenged, she becomes a 3/1. The boy! Oh, but I need the enchanted version. This is the one I'm going for, folks. I need the enchanted Winnie the Pooh. So desperately. Look at him, little honey wizard. One Jump Ahead. So this is a song that costs 2. It's uninkable. But you can sing it and put the top card of your deck into your inkwell face down and exert it. So, good old Ramp. Sapphire loves Ramp. Donald Duck, Perfect Gentleman. So he's actually a Floodborn, which is interesting. This is, I think, from set 2, which was all about, like, Floodborn characters. Allow me. So at the start of your turn, each player may draw a card. So I think you have to think about when you want to use him. Utilize him, because obviously you're benefiting your opponent as well. But if you need card draw, you need card draw. Alright, and then we got his nephew, Dewey. Showy nephew. I almost said showy neighbor. Hello, Broly. Welcome. I've been good. I've been away on my honeymoon vacation combo in Disney World. And we are continuing the Disney trend today with the release of Fabled. I'm super excited. I hope the streamer doesn't get mad at me for singing. Oh no, go ahead. I will probably sing along with songs as well. It's hard not to. I mean, it's like you see the song, you see the name of the card of the action. Oh, this one helped me a ton yesterday in the draft. Look at this. This was one of the foil cards in the starter deck with Anna and Hercules, and he was downshifted from a rare rarity just to an uncommon. But dang, Bodyguard, a 6/5, and he has a resist +1, so you gotta do 6 damage to him to get him off the board. But he's also swinging back at you for 6. And he quests for 2. Crazy. Oh, Pooh Bear! I forgot that they put this Pooh Bear in too. Look at him. Having a think. Honeypot. Whenever this character quests, you may put a card from your hand into your inkwell face down. Again, the Ramp in Sapphire. We love it. Hold on, let me move these over a tiny bit. Okay. Oh, they're like... Doesn't matter because they're all blurry underneath anyway. What matters is what's in up top. The spicy peanuts my friend made me are so hot my tongue is on fire. I would recommend that you stop eating them if they are so hot. Or get, like, isn't milk supposed to help? Isn't milk supposed to help with, like, spicy, hot stuff? I don't know. I am a wimp, so I don't eat a lot of spicy stuff. It hurt my tummy. Alright. High IQ thinker right here. Think. It reminds me, I got a pin at Disney World while we were there of him sitting on a log, just going think. Alright. Yo! Legendary in the first pack! Also, look at the foiling on the legendary. New foiling, I think to help from, like, people making fake cards. Like, it's to help so you don't see, or you don't, what am I trying to say? It's so you have an easier time deciphering between, like, a real legendary card and, like, a fake one that's been printed. Okay, what is it? Elsa! I think I have 5 of her now. Girl! But yes, she was reprinted. She was the purple legendary that was reprinted. I'm gonna put rares there. Alright, and underneath, what do we have? Oh! Agrabah! Foil Agrabah. This one doesn't have a lot of willpower. Oh my gosh, my ring camera! Stop it! A ring light, whatever it's called. Balance, dang it. Okay. This one doesn't have a lot of willpower, but, like, it's like a mini McDuck Manor. Like, that 2 lore can go pretty quick. And then, the puzzle pieces are power line themed. It makes the big version of the foil, or not the foil, the enchanted power line card. Because yes, there is an enchanted power line card, and it looks awesome. Alright, pack number 2 from the Trove. Speaking of, there is a power line. There's a few power line cards. So this is a 2-cost 3/2 Singer 4. He's taken the stage, ladies and gentlemen. Be Our Guest, a very nice card for, or song that only costs 2. Be our guest for something to test. Anyway. Oh, Tiana with the beignets. Oh my gosh. The Mickey beignets, the Mickey shaped beignets at Port Orleans French Quarter were so good. Oh my gosh. If you have a chance to go there, like if you're ever in Disney Springs, take the boat to Port Orleans French Quarter and just go get the Mickey beignets. They are so good. You can get them with chocolate sauce or caramel sauce. I am a sucker for caramel sauce, so I would always have the caramel. Oh my gosh. It was so good. Homicidal Yuki217, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Melon Gang. Melon Gang, rise up. Alright, and then we got Aladdin, Prince Ali, a 2/2 that has ward. Poor unfortunate souls. Oh my gosh, that reminds me, when we were in Disney World, we got stuck on the aerial ride, and it was right next to Ursula, so I had to listen to Poor Unfortunate Souls on repeat. Like, just the... Do I help them? Yes, I do. Poor unfortunate souls. Like that part. It was just like on repeat for 5 minutes while we were stuck. Oh. Hello, welcome in. And every time I think about it, I think about this guy on TikTok who like sang that as Patti LuPone. And it's the funniest thing to me. It makes me laugh every time. Aurora, Tranquil Princess, also a reprint. 1/3 for 2, and she has ward. And because she has ward, she is a great shift target. Oh, yes. The king undisputed, respected, saluted. This one, oh my gosh, one of the game... So it wasn't a match loss overall, but one of the games I lost was because my opponent had 2 King Disputeds, and I had 2 characters on board left after he rammed into one of them. So, of course, he could get rid of both of them. Because what it is, it's a 4-cost song. Each opponent chooses and banishes one of their characters. So you get to choose. However, if you only have 1 character on board, it's not a hard choice. So, he won from there, basically. Dumbo! These are new cards. They added some Dumbo cards into set 9. So Dumbo the Flying Elephant is a 2/2 for 3 with evasive, and when you play him, another chosen character of yours gets evasive until the start of your next turn. Very nice. Stand out above the ground, even if I have to shout out loud. Oh my gosh, I finally have one. I have not pulled this card. Dave pulled this card because I got him the Powerline starter deck since I got the Princess one, and he had this in the booster pack that came in the starter deck. So it's a 3-cost song. Chosen character gets +3 strength and gets evasive until the start of your next turn. Ooh, rare. Jasmine, Fearless Princess. Ooh, I kind of want to make like an ally deck with Jasmine, because there's a Jasmine that came out in set 8 that's all about allies. And then this one, she's a 3/7 that quests for 2, and during your turn she gains evasive, and you also have the option of choosing and discarding a card, and then she gains challenger +3. I'm trying to find the best angle here where it's not blurry. Let's see. Nope, I made it worse. Nope, I made it worse. Okay. Like there. Okay. 3/7 that could become a 6/7. It's kind of crazy. What? What is our luck in this Trove? Okay. Another legendary. Yo! Max Goof! Chart Topper! Holy schmolies. Oh my god. Look at him. Ooh, I do want to build it like a Powerline deck. Oh my gosh. Okay, so he's a 6-cost 4/5. Look at that foiling. But he has shift 4, and he has #1 hit. Whenever he quests, you can play a song card with cost 4 or less from your discard for free, and then put it at the bottom of your deck instead of your discard. Like that Be King Undisputed, mayhaps? Oh my gosh. Okay, into... Oh! Look at that. Yes. A foil. Look at, he could do that. He could play this for free from the discard, and you get to banish or have your opponent banish one of their characters again. Very nice. Very nice. Ooh. All right. I did mix them around in the order because I put all the Cruella ones on top, but 2 legendaries in a row. What is my luck? Actually, speaking of that, I had a friend at League today, or at the pre-release, and she bought a box, and I've been telling her about how I pull the Enchanteds, and I always like pull them when I'm not streaming or like when I'm not expecting it. So she came up to me and she was like, I need you. She looked at me, she's like, I need you to kiss my booster box to give me good luck. And I did it, and then later today, she sent me a picture, and she pulled an Enchanted from the box. And I was like, oh, am I magic? I gave you good luck for your Enchanted. I hope we have the same luck. Ooh, I also don't have him. Uh-oh. This one got a little dinged at the top. PJ Pete, which made me realize that Pete's last name is Pete, so his name is Pete Pete. Love it. Pete Jr. Pete. So he's a 3/5 for 4, but he's got Shout Out Loud. Whenever you play a song, this character gets +2 strength this turn. So he could be a 5/5. Pluto, Friendly Pooch. He's basically the Lantern in a character form. So he's a 1-cost 0/2, and he has Good Dog. You can tap him and pay 1 less for the next character you play this turn. He's also a good shift target for Big Pluto. Hopefully we see him. Another Tiana with the delicious beignets. Tinkerbell. I remember I got a few of these because I was trying to make a fairy deck when I first started. It was not very viable, I'm gonna be honest. And I don't know how good it would be nowadays because I think a lot of the fairies are all over different colors, unfortunately. So this is a 2/3 for 4. She quests for 2 and she's evasive. And when you play her, a chosen character gets evasive for that turn. Elsa, Gloves Off. This is the reprint of the special D100 card that I have. So she's a 3/4 for 4, but she also has Challenger +3, so she can become a big ol' 6/4. Very nice. Develop Your Brain. A 1-cost action. Look at the top two cards of your deck. Put one into your hand and the other at the bottom of your deck. So just a great way to go through all of your, or to search through your deck. Camilo Madrigal. A 2/5 for 4. I had this in my original Madrigal deck, and I'm still trying to make it viable. We shall see. We love giving friends luck for their pulls. I hope I didn't give her all the luck, though, because I want some luck. I mean, we've had some luck now with these legendaries, I suppose. But I want the enchanteds. At the start of your turn, so you get to choose. He can either get +1 lore and quest for 2, or he can get challenger +2 and essentially hit for 4. So it's up to you. Wildcat. A 2/3 for 3. That is a... Ooh, whoops. That is evasive. Where the heck is my mouse? There it is. There we go. A 2/3 for 3. That is evasive. And he has the ability Disassemble, so you can tap him to banish chosen item. Bruno's Return. I actually used this in the draft yesterday, and it did come in handy. It stinks that it's uninkable, though. That's one of the downsides. So, for 2, it's an action. For 2, you can return a card from your discard to your hand, and then remove up to 2 damage from chosen character. Ooh! Another power line. This is the rare one, Musical Superstar. So, he's a 4/3 for 3. If you've played a song this turn, he gains Rush. So, if you can play a song before you play him, he essentially becomes like a Madam Min Fox, which, rest in peace, did not survive rotation. And I guess the, like, exchange is instead of having to bounce one of your characters, you just have to sing a song first in order to get the Rush ability. Alright. Another rare, another Jasmine. We love to see it. Into... Ooh, an uncommon Queen of Hearts. I am going... I have so many of these because of the Japanese box as well, because she's from Floodborn. But I didn't have any in my moving damage deck because I didn't think she'd be reprinted. So I'm going to probably add her into my moving damage deck as a form of card draw, because Friends on the Other Side is gone. So, very nice. Have all of my foil cards have been Ruby cards so far. Interesting. All right. On to the Steamboat Willie style packs. I hope I didn't bend that. I don't know if I bent that PJ card at the top, like if I dinged it from trying to open the pack. Another Queen of Hearts, Impulsive Ruler. A 2/2 for 2 with Rush, so you can just like smack into something real quick. Into another Queen. The Queen, Royal Monarch, a 2/2 for 1. Beast's Mirror. So I am not as familiar with this card because, again, I don't think it was used very much. And I think it's from set 1 originally. So it costs 2. You can tap it and pay 3. If you have no cards in your hand, you draw a card. I think that's probably why it's not the best card draw. Like, if you have to pay 3 to draw 1 card. But might be what it takes in some decks, because some card draw has been taken out. All right. Donald Duck Sleepwalker. So he's kind of like the Tigger in the Crow's Nest that I want to try and utilize, since I have an enchanted version of it. But he's a 0/5, and whenever you play an action, he gets +2 strength. So the only thing that's really missing is he doesn't have evasive. Cusco, Wanted Llama. A 1/2 for 2, and he has, okay, where am I? So when he's banished, you can draw a card. Very nice, he replaces himself. Another Aurora, Tranquil Princess. Another Dumbo, Flying Elephant. I'm not as familiar with the song, because I've only seen this movie once. I think it's like, World's Greatest Criminal Mind. Something like that. So I actually used this today. Oh my gosh, it was like the best top draw. Because my opponent had played a 5/5 character. I don't remember her name. She's the queen in Raya. She's Namari's mom, I think. Starts with a V. I don't know, but she's a 5/5 that quests for 2. Maybe we'll see her in some of these packs. And my opponent played that card, and then I top deck this, which is banish chosen character with 5 strength or more. So that scary card was gone. Oh yes, Lawrence. He was very commonly seen in Steel Song because he can be a pain in the butt. Because when he has no damage on him, he gets +4 strength, so he's a 4/4 for 3 that can quest for 2. what I like to do, and I managed to do this one time with my moving damage deck, is I was able to challenge him, and then I had Mother Gothel out so I could move a damage to him before the challenge happened, so he became a 0/4, and I was able to take him out. I was very proud of that move. Alright, a rare Maui Whale. Jeez Louise. An 8/8 for 7, but he can't ready at the start of your turn, so you have to pay 2 to ready this character, and then he can't quest for the rest of this turn. So, I don't know. I'm thinking with this one, you'd play him, and then quest, and then use him to, like, take stuff out, because he's an 8/8. But then you'd have to have enough ink to, like, ready him, because you'd want to ready him at the end of your turn, maybe, if you want to quest with him again for whatever reason. I don't know. Oops. I think he's just meant to be, like, a big beefy boy. But you gotta pay for him to be able to do 8 damage to something. Into another rare. Ooh, Nala. Yes, this. If Princess Aggro becomes a thing, this is definitely, it's gonna be like Amber Steel, because Amber Steel Aggro is still gonna be a thing, because this card is gross. I played it in the draft, and she got in quite a bit of lore for me. So she's a 2-cost uninkable 0/2, but when she has no damage, she gets +1 lore and gains resist +1. So she was questing for 3 for me for quite a little bit. Oh, our first epic on stream. Okay, this is the symbol for epic. So this is above a legendary. This Trove is insane. Okay, an epic. What's it gonna be? Cusco! Wanted llama. Look at that foiling. Oh my gosh. Yep, that's the last card of the pack. Oh my gosh, look at this beauty! That is 3 epics I have now. Oh my gosh. Beautiful. Beautiful. Alright. On to the next pack. My gosh. I'm trying to, like, do this as gently as possible so I don't, like, ding the top of the cards. I'm worried that's what I did with that one. I'm having difficulty. There we go. Okay. Alright. Starting with a Raya Headstrong. A 2/3 for 3. She has note to self. Don't die. During your turn, whenever this character banishes another character in a challenge, you may ready this character, and if you do, she can't quest for the rest of this turn. Interesting. Ursula's back as Vanessa, a 2-cost 1/4 Singer 4. Benja has made a return, so he is a 2/3 for 3 that quests for 2, and when you play him, you may banish chosen item. Now there is Fred in green that basically does the same thing. He's got the same stats as Benja and everything. He's just an emerald. Improvise. A 1-cost action. Chosen character gets +1 strength this turn, and you get to draw a card. Pretty nice. I'm stuck. A 1-cost action that says chosen exerted character can't ready at the start of their next turn. Oh bother. Not again. Maid Marian, who is a princess. Fun fact, because she's in the princess deck. A 4/4 for 5 that quests for 2, and when you play this character, chosen character gets -2 strength this turn. Card Soldiers, a vanilla 5/5 for 5 that quests for 2. They brought back the friendly snowman, Olaf. So this was one of the 1-drops that I was using in my move damage deck, because he is a 3 willpower body, so he's able to hold on to a little bit of damage. So you can move it around a little bit. I might use him in the revamping of my move damage deck, but there's also Panic, which is like a newer card, and I don't know if I want 8 bodies of 1/3 vanillas. I don't know. We shall see. But welcome back, Olaf. Signed contract. Whenever an opponent plays a song, you may draw a card. And it only costs 2 to play. Oh, I forgot. Lantern. Yes. So this is an item that is 2 cost and inkable. It has birthday lights. You can tap it and pay 1 less for the next character you play this turn. So it's like the Pluto, but you don't, unless they have item removal, you don't have to worry about it getting, like, banished. Because Pluto's sadly only a 0/2. So he's going to be taken out real quick. Into another rare, the Queen. Wicked and Vain. A 4/5 for 5, and she has I Summon Thee, and you can tap her to draw a card. Into... Woo! A foil Strength of a Raging Fire. Must be swift as a coursing river, be a man. Must be such a great typhoon, be a man. There's too many, like, overlapping. Strength of a raging fire, mysterious as the dark side of the moon. Very nice. Very nice foil. Woo! Alright, we got 3 packs left of this Trove. Can I open it? There we go. Okay. Also, for anyone wondering, we had a bit of a pen explosion in our laundry, unfortunately, and that is what is the blue stuff on my thumb, and I can't wash it out for whatever reason. I tried. It stuck there for a little bit. Alright, we got PJ Pete caught up in the music. Atlantica. So this is a 1-cost location that has 6 willpower. You have to pay 2 to move a character here, but it has underwater acoustics that gives characters, they count as having +2 cost to sing songs. So, like, if I moved a 1-cost character here, they could sing a 3-cost song. Very nice. Fire the cannons! I have many of these, but it's good to see it again. A 1-cost, deal 2 damage to chosen character. Hidden Cove. This got me some wins in draft. It's a pain in the butt. Because it's a 1-cost, it costs 1 to move a character there, and your characters get +1 strength and +1 willpower while sitting here in the cove. Elsa, with her gloves off. Hans. Oh, this is in the Princess Starter deck too, and honestly, if I rebuild it to, like, upgrade it, I'll probably keep him. Because easy lore. When you play him, if you have a Princess or Queen character in play, you gain 1 lore. Medallion weights. So this is a 2-cost item. You have to tap it and pay 2. So you can only do this to 1 character per turn. Per medallion weights, of course. But chosen character gets +2 strength this turn. And whenever they challenge another character this turn, you may draw a card. So it's like a mini Queen of Hearts. But it only can be done once per turn. Versus, like, if you had multiple characters challenge while a Queen of Hearts is on board, you get to draw a card for every one of those challenges. They don't have to banish either. It's just whenever they challenge. So they could be banished in the challenge. It doesn't matter. You'll still get a card. Mama Odie! Okay, I'm like on the fence about having this in my damage moving deck because I don't know. I just don't know how I feel about the stats. Because it's an uninkable card. It's 6. It costs 6 to play her. She's a 3/6 that quests for 2. And she has Listen to Your Mama now. Whenever this character quests, you may move up to 2 damage from chosen character to chosen opposing character. I don't know. I just don't know. Because there's a Madam Mim Elephant that costs 5. And she's a I think it's 5. And she's a 3/7 that just says at the start of your turn, you get to move 2 damage counters from Madam Mim to opposing characters. So you don't have to do, like, you don't have to wait a turn, or, well, I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'll do some testing with it. We shall see. Hercules. Ooh, into a rare Jafar, Keeper of Secrets. A 4-cost 0/5 that quests for 2, but he gets +1 strength for each card in your hand. So you want to have a lot of cards on deck. Ooh, our first super rare. Shenzi, Hyena Pack Leader. So she's a 4-cost 0/6. If she's at a location, she gets +3 strength. And when she's at a location and whenever she No, while she's at a location, if she challenges another character, you may draw a card. Into a common Sergeant Tibbs. Honestly, this was like one of the worst cards to play against today because that's one of the 1-cost cards in the power line deck because I don't think we haven't seen it yet. Hold on, let me show it. It's a new Aurora card. Here it is. And this is going to change, like, Princess Aggro for sure. She's a 1-cost 1/2, and whenever she quests, you may pay 1 less for the next princess or queen character you play this turn. But the issue is, I played against mostly Powerline decks today. If I had her, and then they played Sergeant Tibbs, it's like, well, okay, I can't use her right now, or she'll be banished, or I have to accept the fact that I'll get to use her ability once and put, like, a 3-cost character in for 2. And then she's gone, because they're definitely going to take her out. So... But still, when she was able to, like, stay on the board, it was very nice. All right. Ooh! Max Goof, Rockin' Teen, also in the Powerline starter deck. A 4/3 for 3. He has Singer 5, and he has I Just Want to Stay Home, so you can't move him to locations. I think that's funny. Stitch, a Alien Dancer, a 2/3 for 2. Mickey Mouse, a 1/3 for 2, and when you play him, chosen character gains Challenger +2 this turn. So you can buff something up. Tinkerbell with the Pixie Dust. Tick-Tock, Ever-Present Pursuer, a 4/7 evasive character for 6. Flounder, the Voice of Reason, a vanilla 2/2 for 1. Oh, I put that in the wrong pile. Whoopsie. Whoopsie daisy. There we go. Aurora, Regal Princess. Another good shift target, but not quite as good because she'll definitely be taken out a lot easier than the Ward one, because she can quest for 2, but she's a 2/2 for 2 that quests for 2. I don't think you see that often. I don't think there's that many 2/2s that quest for 2 out there. Mother Knows Best. Good card. Return chosen character to their player's hand. And it's a song that costs 3. World's Greatest Criminal Mind. Ooh. Cusco. I forgot about this Cusco. A Temperamental Emperor. 2/4 for 5. He's uninkable, but he has Ward. So nobody can target him. He quests for 3. And then he has No Touchy. So when he's challenged and banished, you can banish the challenging character. Very nice. No touchy indeed. Into a rare... Yay! If we listen to each other's heart, we'll find we're never too far apart. And maybe love is the reason why, for the first time ever, we're seeing it eye to eye. I did that one longer. I love this song. This one is an interesting one. Sing Together, 9, or the Powerline card that came in the starter deck can just sing it himself, because he's a singer 9. So this one, it's eye to eye. It is each player draws 2 cards and gains 2 lore. So you're helping out your opponent a little bit, but if 2 or more characters sang this song together, you get to ready them, and they can't quest for the rest of the turn, but they can sing more songs, or they can challenge into things to get things off the board. Very nice. Into a common Tinkerbell Tiny Tactician. That there. All right, last pack of the Trove before we move on to the big box. What will we find? You can fly, you can fly, you can fly, you can fly. A 2-cost song that says chosen character gains evasive until the start of your next turn. Ooh, this Mulan is in the princess deck. Free Spirit, a 2/3 for 3, and she has support. So whenever she quests, she can add her 2 strength to another character, and she's questing for 2. Very nice. Prince Naveen, a vanilla 4/3 for 3. I just realized how that sounded. A 4/3 that costs 3. Should have said it like that so it didn't sound silly. Sudden Chill. We still have discard in the meta, but not as terrifying now that Diablo and Prince John... Yeah, Prince John are no longer in rotation for core. How does this one go? I don't know the full line for Sudden Chill, but I know Cruella de Vil, Cruella de Vil. If she doesn't scare you, no evil thing will. Sudden Chill. I think that's what it is. Cruella de Vil. I actually watched that for the first time while we were on our cruise, because in our rooms we had access to. It was weird because of like the internet situation on the cruise, because you're like out in the middle of the ocean. Excuse me. We didn't have access to like Disney Plus, but we had like specific movies we had access to, so we watched 101 Dalmatians, and I watched it for the first time. Hello, Gui on YouTube. Did we get the Dumbo? No, we haven't gotten like the Enchanted Dumbo or the Legendary Dumbo. Excuse me. But we did get the little Dumbo, the little tutu evasive Dumbo. I'm also wondering... Oh, gosh, sorry. I have a tickle in my throat. I'm wondering if I should put this bell in my move damage deck as a shift target for Big Bell. But I'm not sure. But she gets to move 1 damage counter when she comes into play. Louis, Chill Nephew, a 3/4 that quests for 2 with support. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Whew. I have had something stuck in my throat all day. Whew. And it's like just stuck there tickling the back of my throat. Anyway, A Pirate's Life. I actually don't know how this one goes. I have not seen Peter Pan in a long time. Peter Pan. Elsa, Snow Queen. I have the epic version of this. I'm thinking of putting her in my deck because she can exert chosen opposing characters, so you can challenge into people and move said damage. And it's a little bit, I don't know. I'm wondering if it's better than the other Elsa from set 8. She's a 3/4, and you don't have to exert her. Like, you don't have to tap her to exert a chosen character, but you have to pay 1 and discard a card. And I don't know how card draw is going to look in this deck now that Friends is no longer here, so we're going to have to see on that. But, Elsa. The Rapunzel we have at home, aka Julieta. So whenever you play this character, you may remove up to 2 damage from chosen character, and then if you remove damage this way, you can draw a card. Oh my gosh. Jasmine number 3 from this Trove. We got 3 Jasmine, 3 of the same Jasmine from this Trove. Into a super rare. Ooh, Alice. I don't think I ever got this one. This is a reprint from set 2. I don't think I ever got an Alice Growing Girl. This one would be fun, I think, in a Maximus deck. Your other characters gain support. And then when this character has 10 strength or more, she gains +4 lore. So if you had her and Maximus out, and you give all your character support, you get her to 10 strength. She's questing for 5. And then I think Maximus says if you have a character with 10 or more in play, you just gain 5 at the end of your turn, which would count with her. That would be crazy. Oh, I'm going to mess around with that. Into a foil queen. Very nice. All right. Not too bad for a Trove. Oh my gosh. Okay. Like, best hits were definitely these ones. And I think I have 5 of her now. So, like, I could probably trade one of my old ones. Hello, Alnek. Yes. Look at this. Is just from the Trove. We haven't even opened the booster box yet. We got 2 legendaries with this new beautiful foiling. We got Max Goof Chart Topper, which will be awesome for a power line deck. We got another Elsa, but now she's got like the pretty foil, the legendary foiling down there, and an epic, which is a higher rarity now than legendary, and it's Cusco. And that's just the Trove. So now we have this beautiful box to open as well. I gotta get the plastic off. Ugh, okay. Alright, I gave my friend luck with her booster box by kissing it. I'm gonna kiss mine. Alright, I got her an Enchanted with hers by kissing her, her booster box. She requested that I do that because I've pulled so many Enchanteds recently. So let's see if I can give myself the same luck. Alright, let's see. Where did I just... Oh, put those over there. Okay, hold on. I'm running out of space on my tiny desk. Oh, goodness. How do live streamers who, like, do this overhead content, how do they have so much space on their desk? I don't have enough space for everything. Alright, that's gonna go over here. It's off to the side, but it's okay. Alright. Pack number 1. Now, we also could be hunting for the iconic. That's even rarer than an enchanted. Don't know. Don't know. There was a girl at our pre-release that opened one yesterday, which is insane. Yes, I opened them all off stream. It's ridiculous. We gotta break the cycle. We gotta open an enchanted on stream. We've opened an epic on stream. We can say that now. All right, Mulan the Queen. That's her name, Varana. 5/5 for 5. That quests for 2. She's Namari's mama. Jafar. Royal Vizier. 3/2 for 2. And he has, I don't trust him, sire. During this turn, your character... During your turn, this character gains evasive, so he can get rid of some annoying evasive characters for ya. Rose Lantern. I just don't think this one's good enough for the moving damage deck right now. Because you have to pay 2. I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. It only costs 2 to play it, but then you need 2 to just move a single damage counter. And I'm like, I don't know. I don't know if that's worth it. When you have, like, Mother Gothel out there. Like, you have to challenge for those, I guess. So if you can't challenge, I don't know. We'll see. Louis, Chill Nephew, 3/4 for 4. That quests for 2 and has support, so he can give another character 3 strength when he quests. Dumbo! The Flying Elephant, 8/2 for 3 with evasive. So we haven't gotten the legendary yet. That's the... Oh my gosh, that was going for an insane price. I know it's like It's pre-release week, so all of the prices at like local game stores are going to be insane. But still. Alright, Dumbo. Stand out above the crowd, even if I have to shout out loud. I don't even know if that's the right lyrics. Wizard's Pooh's Curse of Lonely Celebration is slowly undoing itself. The curse will be fully broken if I open the Winnie the Pooh Honey Wizard Enchanted. The curse will be fully broken. The Queen, Mirror Seeker. 2/5 for 4. Whenever this character quests, you may look at the top 3 cards of your deck and put them back in any order. Alright. Ooh! I need more of her! I literally only have... So I think she used to be a legendary. I think. And they downshifted her rarity to super rare. But I only ever had this Mulan from the Ursula's... whatever it's called. The Ursula, like, challenge game. So there was, like, an Ursula's Illumineer's quest where you had to you play against Ursula, essentially. And they came with pre-made decks, and one of them came with 1 Mulan. And that's the only Mulan I have. And I'm thinking I could put her in my damage deck. So what she has, she's an elite archer. She's a 2/6 for 6, but you can shift her for 5. And when you play this character... If you use shift to play her, she gets +3 this turn, so she's a 5/6. And then during your turn, whenever this character deals damage to another character in a challenge, deal the same amount of damage to up to 2 other chosen characters. So you're dealing 5 damage to 2 other characters. That's crazy good. Oh! Bananas with the raid! Welcome, raiders! Hello, hello! For those who don't know me, my name is Melody. I also go by Mello. I'm the leader of the Melon Gang, and today I am celebrating the pre-release of Lorcana's newest set, Fabled, by opening a booster box and Trove. We opened the Trove already, and so far, in those 8 packs, we got the new rarity type, an epic card here with Cusco. And we got 2 legendaries, Miss Elsa, Spirit of Winter, and Max Goof, Chart Topper. I already have a few Elsas, but this is a new card for me, and I'm super excited. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream. What were you doing? What were you playing? Oh wait, that's my... Whoops, I picked up the wrong pile. That's my foil pile. Oopsie poopsie. Oh wait, and then I need an epic pile. There we go. Let's see. So this was the first one. So we have a super rare Mulan, and underneath... Ah! Another legendary! Ooh, what's it gonna be? What's it gonna be? Hades! Oh my gosh, he's the one I pulled last night! I have 5 of him now! I shouldn't be complaining, but like, give me more legendaries of the new ones. I don't have them. I guess now I can sell one of them though. I'm gonna keep the legendaries that have this foiling though, because it is gorgeous. Into an uncommon Robin Hood, capable fighter. He's a 2-cost 1/3 that has skirmish, so you can tap him to deal 1 damage to chosen character. Very nice. I'm really hoping by the end of this I'll have all 9. I should have like all 9 puzzle pieces so I can make the full power line picture. If I don't, that's crazy. Alright. On to the next pack. Starting off with Mr. PJ Pete, caught up in the music. Be our guest, put our service to the test. It's service. I always forget the word service for some reason. Nice pull. Hades is super playable. You're right. Like I shouldn't complain because it's really good. And when I was trying Blurple for a time, like I remember it was so annoying to play against Hades. I'm definitely, if I ever like, I guess at this point now, he's super playable and I have 5 of him, so I could trade or like sell one of my Hades. But again, I'm gonna keep like the pretty foiling. Like I love the new legendary foiling that they do on the symbol. It's so nice. Another Hidden Cove. Beast's Mirror. There he is! Winnie the Pooh! I need the Enchanted, though! Please, please, please. Mufasa! He's in the Princess Starter deck. I guess it was like Princess, Queen, and King? Like a combination, I guess? I don't know. He's a vanilla 4/6 for 6, but he quests for 3, and he can pack a punch. So... he got me out of some trouble. Bobby Zimmerowski, the spray cheese kid. It's the Leaning Tower of Chisa. So, very similar to other 1-cost cards we've seen, where he has so cheesy. When you play this character, you may draw a card and then discard a card. So, a nice way to cipher or go through. Cipher? It's not the right word. Cycle. That's the word I was looking for. Cycle through your deck. I don't know why I said cipher. Magic Mirror. I don't think this one is very good, Magic Mirror. I'm very sorry. A 2-cost uninkable item, and you have to tap it and pay 4 to draw a single card. I mean, if you're in a tight spot, I guess, but like, I don't know. Even though they took out Friends on the Other Side, I think Amethyst has some better options for card draw. Still. Belle, Inventive Engineer. This one's in the starter deck, but I took her out for some other cards that I pulled in the 2 booster packs that I got. But she would be good for like a Ruby Sapphire items deck. Whenever this character quests, you pay 1 less for the next item you play, and she's questing for 2. Not too bad. Ooh, alright. A rare. The Queen has returned into a super rare. Ooh, I pulled one of her. This is a new Ursula card. Ursula Voice Stealer. So she's a 3/4 for 5. But she has the ability Sing for Me. So when you play her, you exert chosen opposing ready character. So that's the one downside, I guess, is that the character has to be readied up. They can't be exerted already, I'm assuming, based on how this is worded. But then you get to play a song with the cost equal to or less than the exerted character's cost for free. So like it's kind of like Prince Naveen. Prince Naveen is an amber card that is a 4-cost uninkable, and he's a 3/3, but he's Singer 6, and when you play him, you get to play a song with cost 6 or less for free. So you don't have to like wait a turn for her to like to be able to sing. Very nice. And then, whoops, then we have A foil legendary? Oh my god, what is it? Oh! John Silver. I don't have any John Silvers. This is my first John Silver. This was from set 1. Oh my gosh. So he's a 5/5 for 6. Look at all of his, like, classifications. He has pick your fights. When you play this character, whenever he quests. So you get to do this twice. I was waiting for another Hades, right? Whenever you play him and whenever he quests, chosen opposing character gains Reckless during their next turn, so they can't quest and have to challenge if able. Very nice. All right. I hope I'm not using up all my luck, please. Please, Enchanted, please. Pretty please. I've been a good girl, please. Don't tell me I gave up all my luck to my friend. Max Goof, Rockin' Teen. Pluto, Rescue Dog. This is in the Princess Starter deck. He is a 4/5 for 5, and he has To the Rescue. When you play him, you can remove up to 3 damage from chosen character of yours. Pegasus. Gift for Hercules. Beast Smear. Another Cusco. Aurora. Tranquil Princess. Mother knows best. Camilo. Madrigal. Montanui. I didn't really get to utilize this. This is one of the locations. Actually, it's the only location in the non-changed Princess Starter deck. But it's a 2-cost location that has 5 willpower, and it does gain a lore each turn. It costs 1 to move a character there, and it says, Reincarnation. Whenever a character is banished while they're in this location, you can put that card into your inkwell face down and exert it. So, more ramp. But I never got to use it really because everyone would, like, attack the location and get rid of it before I could do anything, because they're like, passive lore. No, we don't want that. Oh, okay, well, I have a full playset of this Jasmine now. Alrighty. This also has an enchanted version. Stop. What? Okay. Into a legendary. It's the circle of life. And it moves us all. Oh my god. This also has an enchanted, but beautiful! Look at that. Circle of Life is an 8-cost song, but it's a sing together, so you can have any number of your characters sing it that add up to 8 or at least 8. And you get to play a character from your discard for free into a foil enchantress. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Alright. We're just getting started. That was pack 3. We're on to pack 4. Are you just gonna say Hades every time? just waiting to see if it's another Hades. Agrabah Marketplace. It's a 3-cost, 5 willpower location that gets you 2 passive lore, and it doesn't really have an effect if you move a character there, unless the character has an ability that says, like, when you move this character to a location. But other than that, it's just getting 2 lore per turn. It's like a smaller version that's less annoying to deal with, I guess, of McDuck Manor. So Ursula. Megara. I love this art. This, I think, was from chapter 1. Or from set 1. So she's a 2/1 for 2, pulling the strings. She has Wonder Boy. When you play this character, chosen character gets +2 strength this turn. Ariel, Determined Mermaid. Belle. Moving that damage. Flounder. Being a fish. Ooh. Tinkerbell. I have not pulled this Tinkerbell yet, and I actually had an opponent play it against me today because they pulled it in their booster packs. Generous Fairy. She is a 1/4 that costs 4 and is uninkable, but she has Make a New Friend. So she's basically like Be Our Guest, but on a body. So when you play her, you get to look at the top 4 cards of your deck, and you reveal a character card and put it into your hand, and then put the rest on the bottom. So a good way to cycle through your deck, look for certain characters. A Pirate's Life. Elsa, Snow Queen. A rare Robin Hood. I think this was a super rare in the first set, and it's been downshifted to rare. I have a couple of him. I think I have one of him in Japanese, and then I think I got one, at least one in English. He's a 4/4 that costs 6, and he has Feed the Poor, so when you play him, if an opponent has more cards in their hand than you do, you can draw a card, so it's a way to get card draw depending on what the board state looks like and how many cards you have versus your opponent. And then during your turn, he gains Evasive, so he can challenge characters as Evasive. Very nice. Into another rare. Prince Philip. Prince Philippe. We don't have him yet. A 3/4 for 4, uninkable. He quests for 2, and he has Shining Beacon, so your other hero characters gain Ward. Ooh, that's a pain in the butt. Into a common Moana. A 3/4 for 4 that has Evasive. Very nice. I also watched Moana 2 for the first time while we were on our... I think... No, it was Dave's first time watching it too. We watched Moana 2 for the first time while we were on our honeymoon. And just chilling in the room. It was good. I still think the only song I can remember that, like, got stuck in my head compared to, like, songs from Moana, like, the first Moana, is... I think it's the one that's called What Lies Beyond. I think Moana sings like, What Lies Beyond. Da, 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 da. That one. That's the only one that's like really gotten stuck in my head. But it was good. I liked it. You could fly, you could fly, you could fly. Oh my gosh, so many Ursulas. So little time. Donald Duck. Fire the cannons. Ooh. I forgot this was reprinted. Do I put this in my Madrigal deck? It's only passive lore, so it's Casa Madrigal. It's a one cost location that has 6 willpower, and it costs 1 to move a character there, and it says at the start of your turn, if you have a character here. Oh, it's just a character. I thought it had to be a Madrigal. Okay, well, yeah, if you have a character here, you gain 1 lore. So you have to have a character there at all times to get the passive lore. Otherwise, it's just kind of sitting there. Maybe. One jump ahead. I have not seen Aladdin in a while. I used to watch that all the time as a kid though, because my younger sister was obsessed with Aladdin. I'm pretty sure she had a crush on him. So she watched all of them, even like the direct to VHS ones. I thought his dad was hotter in the third direct to VHS video. Anyway, we have Nani, Protective Sister. This was a reprint, and this is in the starter deck, for the Princess starter deck, and this was very helpful for me today. She is a bodyguard. She quests for 2, and she's got 6 willpower, so you gotta pay 5 for her, but she's very chunky. She can take a punch. Sisu, Daring Visitor. This was used a lot in Ruby Sapphire, like, shark decks, or... No, the Sapphire Coil. Yeah. Because she has Bring on the Heat. When you play this character, banish chosen opposing character with 1 strength or less. But if you could get a character down, like their strength down using the Sapphire Coil, then you could get a bigger character with her, which is always a good play. Li Shang, a 5/5 for 5 vanilla that quests for 2. Super rare, our second Alice growing girl. All right, so maybe the Maximus Alice support. Oh, with the Tinkerbell too, when you play a character with cost 5 or more. Ooh, okay, it's coming together. Into another super rare, Mickey Mouse. This used to be a legendary in set 3, but he got downshifted to a super rare. He is a trumpeter. He's a 0/1 for 4. He's not inkable, but he has Sound the Call. You can tap him and pay 2 to play a character for free. So you just have a character in your hand that's like super high ink. Don't have enough ink for it. If you can pay the 2 and tap him and he survives, you got that character down. Ooh, into a rare foil, Prince Philip. All right. On to the next. Ooh! I forgot they reprinted this Rapunzel, because this Rapunzel did not see a lot of play compared to the other Rapunzel that came out in Chapter 1, which was the one we all know and love, that was able to draw you 3 cards. But I love the artwork in this one. So this is Rapunzel letting down her hair. It's an uninkable 6 cost, but she's a 5/4. She quests for 2, and when you play this character, each opponent loses 1 lore. Pluto, the friendly pooch. Donald Duck, Sleepwalker. I think I almost have a full playset of him. Fire the cannons. Poor unfortunate souls in pain, in need. I should do a cover of that. Not like that, not that exaggerated. Flounder. Cinderella. This one's in the starter deck. And this is actually in the Chapter 1, or Set 1 starter deck as well. She's a 2/5 that costs 4. She has Singer 5, and she quests for 2, but she also has the ability A Wonderful Dream, so you can tap her and remove up to 3 damage from chosen princess character. Medallion waits. Ooh, we have not seen this one yet. Maui's Place of Exile. A 2-cost location that has 5 willpower, and it costs 1 to move a character there. And it has Isolated, so characters that are at this location gain Resist +1. Interesting. Ooh, a rare, a different Mama Odie. I forgot about this Mama Odie. A 3-cost 1/3 that has This Is Gonna Be Good. When you play a song, you can put the top card of your deck into your Inkwell face down and exerted. We love that Rampant Sapphire. Into another rare, Mr. Jafar, Keeper of Secrets. Into, ooh, a shiny foil Agrabah. These packs are not getting easier to open. Alright. Raya, Headstrong. Atlantica. Atlantica. Improvise. Ooh, we have not seen this one yet. This is a reprint. Prince Eric, Dashing and Brave. A 1/3 for 2, but he has Challenger +2, so he can become a 3/3. Cusco, the Wanted Llama. Develop Your Brain. Miss Julieta Madrigal. Donald Duck, Perfect Gentleman. Ooh. Robin Hood, Capable Fighter. Ooh, I forgot this was reprinted too. Another Sisu. Emboldened Warrior, a 1/4 for 3 that quests for 2, but this character gets +1 strength for each card in opponent's hands. To a super... Oh, yay! I don't have this one yet, and I was thinking of adding it to the princess deck. So she's a Minnie Mouse, Sweetheart Princess. This is the card that has the iconic version. She's a 2/4 for 4. She has Royal Favor. So your characters... This would be the one downside, is that I wouldn't have anything in the deck that would work with this. Your characters named Mickey Mouse gain support. So whenever they quest, you can add... So if you had a Mickey that quested, it would have support and could give its strength to another character. But she also has Bye-Bye Now, that says when this character quests, you may banish chosen exerted character with 5 strength or more. So it's like a somewhat... It's kind of like World's Greatest Criminal Mind. It just she has to quest, so you have to have her sit on the board for 1 turn, and the character that's 5 strength or more has to be exerted. But very nice. Into a foil rare Ariel Singing Mermaid. Alright, hopefully we didn't have all of our luck with our legendaries right at the beginning in the first few packs. Sergeant Tibbs. And now I know what he's from, because I saw him in the 101 Dalmatians. Rapunzel, Sunshine. So this one, she has the magic hair. You can tap her to remove 2 damage from chosen character. You just don't get the card draw from it. Varana, Fang Chief. Oh, I put that in the wrong pile. That's why I was like, where'd my green pile go? Ariel, Determined Mermaid. I'm stuck. Ooh, yes, Anna, Braving the Storm. I pulled one of her in the booster pack, so I added her to my princess deck. for today, but she is a 2-cost 1/4, but when you have another hero character in play, not princess, hero, she gets +1 lore, so she can quest for 2. Svan, official ice deliverer, a 5/7 for 6 vanilla, that quests for 1. Aurelian gyro sensor. This was added in the princess starter deck, but I took them out to like replace them with other cards I had pulled. But it's a 2-cost item that has seeking knowledge, so whenever one of your characters quests, you can look at the top card of your deck and then put it on either the top or bottom of your deck. I find them, I flatten them. Ooh. I was able to use this once in my Steel Song deck against a Ruby Steel Challenger deck that had so many items. It felt so nice to get rid of all of those crazy items. I don't ask how hard the work is. Got a rough, indestructible surface. Ooh! Don't have this max goof yet. I know he's in the starter deck. He is a rebellious teen, a 2/2 for 3, but he has personal soundtrack. When you play this character, you may pay 1 to return a song card with cost 3 or less from your discard to your hand. So ideally, you'd want to play him on turn 4, not turn 3, so you could get a card back from your discard. Into a super rare. Ooh, Stitch! Rockstar! A 3/5 for 6 that has shift 4. He quests for 3, and then he has Adoring Fans. So whenever you play a character with cost 2 or less, you can exert them immediately to draw a card. Into a common Elsa Gloves Off. All right. We're seeing some new cards. I say that, and then I immediately see PJP. Trying to remember how this goes. Something, something, something. I am lost in the woods, left behind. No. Something, something, something. I can't remember all of it. Something, you're my only landmark, but I am lost in the woods. Oh, north is south. Right is something when you're gone. I'm gonna have to listen to that one again. Hidden Cove. Mickey Mouse. Ooh, La Wisa Madrigal. Magically strong one. I was thinking about adding this to my magical deck. The problem is that she is uninkable, and the amount of uninkables was a little high. But she can surprise your opponents. She has Rush. She's a 4/3. She's basically like a slightly less good Madame Mim, but also a magical. Cruella de Vil. A 3/2 for 2, and it says, now get going. During your turn, this character gains evasive. The Queen, Mirror Seeker. Stand out. Ooh, this is a new one. Jafar, Lamp Thief. Well, it's a new reprint, but a 2/2 for 3 that quests for 2, and it has I am the master now. When you play this character, look at the top 2 cards of your deck, put one on top and then the other on the bottom. Interesting. What if you don't want to put either on the bottom? Guess that's the price you pay. Ooh! You can get a nice promo of this card, but I was thinking of adding her to the princess deck. The Queen, Conceited Ruler. She is a 2/4 for 3. She has support, and she also has Royal Summon. So at the start of your turn, you may choose and discard a princess or queen character card to return a character card from your discard to your hand. Oh, yes. Oh my gosh. This, I'm pretty sure the one match that I lost today was because the opponent had pulled one of these genies from the booster packs, and that's what got me. This card, and this is what helped me the day before with draft. This is a stupid good card. Genie of the Lamp, 2/3 for 4. He quests for 2. He's evasive, and he has Let's Make Some Magic. So when he's exerted, whether he's questing or singing a song, your other characters get +2 strength. Gross. You know those VTuber cards? Have you ever thought about getting your model on one of them? Well, actually, Jackman, we have a member of Project Demipack that has made VTuber cards of the Demipack members. So actually, I do have a card. I have to find the link, but if you go to Project Demipack's Twitter, not too long ago, there was a post about the VTuber cards, and I think there was a raffle happening. Yeah, I think it was a raffle to get one of each Project W Pack VTuber card. So definitely check it out. One card game I normally play is Uno. I have not played Uno in a hot minute, honestly. I should though. It's been too long. Into another super rare. Was it foil? Woo! Foil Aurora Dreaming Guardian. This is not in the Princess Starter deck, and I need to put some in there. She is a reprint, a 3/5 for 5. She has Shift 3. She quests for 2, and then your other characters gain ward. So they can't be targeted. And if you can get 2 of her on the board, you're done, pretty much. Because this gives the other Aurora ward and vice versa, so they can't be removed. Unless you have, like, full removal that affects, like, all characters. Very nice. Alright. Back again with Rapunzel letting down her hair. I am lost in the woods. Oh gosh. Enchantress. Eeyore! I forgot they reprinted him. Look at him. Overstuffed donkey. A 4/5 for 5, but he has resist +1. So cute. Elsa with her gloves off. Coconut basket. This seems like a decent item. It's in the Princess Starter deck. I might keep it. I don't know. But it costs 2, and it has Consider the Coconut. That says whenever you play a character, you get to remove 2 damage from chosen character. Not too bad. Dewey, Showy Nephew. 2/3 for 3 with support. He quests for 2. The Card Soldiers. Olaf, the friendliest snowman. Ooh, a rare Phil. I don't know how to say his full name, so it's Phil or it's Danny DeVito. Take your pick. 2/3 for 4. He has, you gotta stay focused. Your hero characters gain Challenger +1, and whenever you play a hero character, gain a lore. So, if you want to build a hero deck, definitely want this card. Into a rare second star to the right. This is a Sing Together 10. But you get to, chosen player gets to draw 5 cards, which is pretty nice. Into a common flounder. Oh, there was one game I had today. I'm surprised I won because I had put in 2 cards from the booster packs that were songs, and they were Sing Together songs. But they're both uninkable. One is Dig a Little Deeper, and then the other was the Mob song, which we haven't seen yet. And the Mob song actually, I think, won me that game. But for a second, like, I was almost bricking because I had both in my hand, and I had to, like, wait a few turns, hope and pray that my characters were not going to be taken out, so I'd have enough to add up to 10. Because I didn't have any singers on the board. I think I made Nani, the 5-cost Nani, and Mufasa sing it, because that's the only way I could do it. But it worked, and it was very, very rewarding. But I can't play that in the Princess deck, because it's a Steel song normally. Raya. Ooh, this is new. Daisy Duck. Musketeer Spy. 2/3 for 4. She has Infiltration. When you play this character, each opponent chooses and discards a card. Improvise. Eeyore. That overstuffed donkey. Ooh! Timothy Q. Mouse. Flight Instructor. This is a new card. 1/4 for 2. He quests for 1 and he has Let's Show 'em Dumbo. So if you have a character with evasive in play, like Dumbo for example, he gets +1 lore and he's questing for 2. Jasmine, the Heir of Agrabah. When you, she's a 1/2 for 1. She's in the Princess deck. When you play this character, remove up to 1 damage from chosen character of yours. Another Daisy Duck. Oh, it's like the green version. So instead of a musketeer, now she's a secret agent. And this is swapped. But 2/3 for 4, that quests for 2, and she has Thwart. Whenever this character quests, each opponent chooses and discards a card. Daisy really doesn't want you to have any cards. Bruno's Return. Ooh, yes, the Queen of Hearts, sensing weakness. Ooh, into a rare Anna. Yes, this was the other staple card in the set 4 Sapphire Steel starter deck. So it was Anna and Hercules, all about heroes. So she's a 2/4 for 4. She quests for 2 and she says, let me help you. Whenever she quests, your other hero characters get +1 lore this turn. Into a rare, oh, I forgot this was reprinted, Dinner Bell. A 4-cost item that says tap and draw 2. Or no, sorry, tap and pay 2. Then you draw cards equal to the damage on chosen character of yours, and then you banish them. So I guess it's a way to, like, if you're short on cards, you got a character that's gonna get banished the next time they get hit anyway, like, might as well get some card draw out of it. Ooh, into a foil Prince Eric. Alright, it's been a little bit since we've seen a legendary. But mayhaps we'll get an enchanted instead. Powerline, taking the stage. Atlantica. Tinkerbell. Tiana with those delicious beignets. Casa Madrigal. Mufasa. Ooh, yes, I have a full set of her now. Aurora holding court. This is such a good card for a princess deck. She is a 1/2 for 1 with the royal welcome. So whenever she quests, you pay 1 less for the next princess or queen character you play this turn. Very nice. A Pirate's Life. Ooh, this is a new one. Little John. I don't think this is a reprint either. I think this was new for set 9. A 2/2 for 2. He's uninkable. But he has What a Beautiful Brawl, and when you play him, you get to choose one. Either a chosen hero character gains resist +2 this turn, or you deal 2 damage to chosen villain character. Very interesting. Into a rare, oh, Curse Merfolk. Curse Merfolk got reprinted, I forgot about that. Into a rare, another Eye to Eye. Alright. Into an uncommon Magic Mirror. Seeing it eye to eye. Dang it, now I gotta watch Goofy movie again. Dang it! Moana. Pluto. Ooh, we have not seen this one yet. Make the Potion. A 2-cost action. You can choose one. Either banish chosen item or deal 2 damage to chosen damaged character. Prince Naveen. But unfortunate souls. Aurora. The Signed Contract. Oh, we have not seen this one yet. I don't remember how this one goes. I have not seen Beauty and the Beast in forever. But the 4 dozen X. Cost 4. Your characters gain resist +2 until the start of your next turn. Maybe I'll put that in my princess deck. Another Little John. A rare Heart of Tefiti. So it's a 3-cost item. You can tap it and pay 2 to put the top card of your deck into your inkwell face down and exerted. So maybe, I guess if you don't have anything to play, you can take time to ramp. You gotta pay 2 to ramp, but still, ramp is ramp. A super rare Shenzi, Hyena Pack Leader. Into... Ooh, another epic! Into... Be king undisputed, respected, saluted! Oh my goodness, look at that! Beautiful, and I can definitely use that in a Powerline deck! Or a Ruby Emerald Actions deck. I think I'm going to try and make it like a combination of that. I think I'm going to try and make it like a Powerline action deck. Because there's like the Donald Duck that gets +2 for every action. There's Tigger that gets +1 lore and +1 strength for every action. Very nice. Alright, some of these are easier to open than others. It's weird. Alright. Agrabah. Mulan, is it free? Yeah, it's Free Spirit. Mickey Mouse Steamboat Pilot. This also has an enchanted. I think it's the first. I think Winnie the Pooh and Mickey are the first, like, enchanteds I've seen, or that I'm aware of, that they're just vanilla cards. They don't have any abilities. It's very interesting. Oh, this is a new one. Hercules, a 3/3 for 3, and he's a bodyguard. So you gotta get through him first. Tick-tock, ever-present pursuer. Develop your brain. Aurora, the regal princess. Hey, hey, the bumbling rooster. This is a reprint, a 2/3 for 3. I think he's eating a rock or something. Probably. He quests for 2, but he has Fatten You Up. So when you play him, if an opponent has more cards in their inkwell than you do, you can put the top card of your deck into your inkwell face down and exerted. So like an interesting way to ramp. Another Dumbo. Ooh, a rare John Silver. I forgot they reprinted this one. This one is all about location, location, location. So if you have a pirate deck, definitely add some locations, because for each location you have in play, he gets resist +1 and gets +1 lore. And that can get crazy real quick. Into a super rare... Yes! Power Line! Look at this card! World's Greatest Rock Star. So this is in the starter deck for Power Line, but it's a 6/4 for 6. He can be shifted, so he's a shift 4. He's Singer 9, so he can sing eye to eye by himself. I don't know if you want to do that because you want to ready him, but still. The fact that he can do it is insane. So he can quest for 2, and then once during your turn, whenever this character sings a song, you look at the top 4 cards of your deck, and you reveal a song card with cost 9 or less and play it for free. And then put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. Crazy. Oh, we haven't pulled Roxanne yet. I love this card. Look at her. She's so cute. Powerline fan. So she's a 2-cost 2/3, but she's a concert lover. So if you have a character with singer in play, like Powerline or Max, for example, she gets +1 strength and +1 lore, so she becomes a 3/3 that quests for 2. Basically, like a Smee. Like the steel Smee that doesn't take a damage each turn. If you don't have a pirate in play. But typically, or if you don't have a captain in play, but typically in Amber Steel, which was what he was used in a lot, there weren't really any captain, so he was typically taking damage. Woo! Whoops. Oh, I've not seen you yet, sir. Mr. Gaston. Oh, I put that in the wrong spot. Gaston, Arrogant Hunter, a 4/2 for 2 that has Reckless, so he has to attack people. That seems like his character. That checks out for his character. Alright, Rapunzel Sunshine, Aladdin Prince Ali, Tinkerbell Tiny Tactician. So I got the foil version of this, I think, so far. But she's a 2/4 for 3, and she has the ability that you can tap her and then draw a card and choose and discard a card. Timothy Q. Mouse, Jasmine, Last Ditch Effort. This is a 3-cost uninkable action that says exert chosen opposing character. Chosen character of yours gains Challenger +2 this turn. Maybe I put this in my move damage deck. I don't know. I gotta look at the uninkable counts. That's gonna be the big thing. Donald Duck, Perfect Gentleman. Oh my god, we have not seen Miss Judy Hopps yet. Optimistic Officer. She's like the downgraded Hiram Flaversham that got banned. But she's a 2/3 for 3, and she has Don't Call Me Cute. When you play this character, you may banish a chosen item, and if you do, its player draws a card. So typically, you'd want to challenge, or you want to target your own item so you can draw a card. The Hiram Flaversham card was this ability, but also when he quested. So that's why she's like a slightly downgraded version. Rare, One Last Hope. Chosen character gains resist +2 until the start of your next turn, and if it's a hero character, they can also challenge ready characters. Very nice. Into a super rare, Aurora. And a common Heal What Has Been Hurt. Oh my gosh, very shiny. 3-cost action, or 3-cost song that says remove up to 3 damage. Oh my gosh, remove up to 3 damage from chosen character and draw a card. Alrighty, box. It's been a little bit since we've seen a legendary. Or maybe an enchanted. Bring it back. Bring him back. Oh, not Gaston. Don't bring Gaston back. Alright. Arrogant Hunter. Pluto. Rescue Dog. Pegasus. Mickey Mouse. TikTok. Hans. Noble Scoundrel. Ooh, we have not seen this Queen of Hearts yet. Queen of Hearts. Wonderland Empress. A 3/3 for 3. The quest for 1, and she has all ways here are my ways. Whenever she quests, your other villain characters gain +1 lore this turn. So if you want to build a villains deck, you should have her in it. You've not seen Tuk Tuk. Lively partner. He has evasive. He's a 2/3 for 3, and he has honor roll. When you play this character, you may move him and one of your other characters to the same location for free. If you do, the other character gets +2 strength this turn. So he probably definitely came out in set 3 when they first introduced locations, and we're going crazy with all like the location stuff. Oh yes, here it is. I pulled one of these and put it in my deck. And this I was able to get this off twice, and it felt so good. So it's a Sing Together song that costs 10. It's uninkable. That's the downside. But you deal 3 damage to up to 3 chosen characters and or locations. So I was able to use this once on 2 characters and an Agrabah to get rid of them. And then I was able to use it against a mirror match in a princess deck. And I was able to like wipe the board. It felt so nice. Hello, Mickey. It is going good. We're hunting for those legendaries and enchanteds. Ooh, there it is. I actually, this is a reprint, and I took this to Disney World, and I was only able to get 3 signatures while I was there because it just so happened that the characters came into our resort while we were there in the morning, and so it was easy. There was no line. It was too hot to wait in the other lines, and it just took too long. But I got Pluto's signature on this one. Actually, wait, do I have... Hold on. I have my backpack here, which has the cards that I brought to Disney World to get signed. Again, I brought a bunch, but I was only able to see the 3 characters that came into the resort that we were staying at. But I'll show them. So I got Pluto to sign his card. So this is the original version, though. This is from set 3. Love that. And then I saw Donald Duck. He's #1. So I got his signature. And then I saw Miss Daisy Duck, and she kind of like covered herself with her signature. But very cute. Very, very cute. So this Pluto, I used this in the draft this weekend as well. He is a 7 cost 3/8 that quests for 2, but he has shift 5 and he has bodyguard, and at the start of your turn you can remove up to 3 damage from him. So he can be a pain in the butt to remove. Into a rare Under the Sea, Under the Sea. I actually put this in the deck today as well because I pulled this and I was able to get it, use it, I think once, and it worked really well. Put all opposing characters with 2 costs or less on the bottom of the player's deck in any order. It's a Sing Together 8, so and it's uninkable. That's the downside. Into a foil Sudden Chill. Alright, I want to say we're like halfway through the box. Maybe a little more than that. Right. Mulan. The Queen. Enchantress. Prince Eric. Rose Lantern. Hans. World's greatest criminal mind. Oh, we have not seen this one yet. LeFou, Instigator. So a 2/2 for 2 reprint. He has Fan the Flame, so when you play this character, you get to ready chosen character, and they can't quest for the rest of the turn. Ooh, we've not seen this either. Okay, getting some new cards. Smash! 3 cost action, deal 3 damage to chosen character. Ooh! We have not gotten this either. Moana of Montanui. This was in the first chapter starter deck, but I'm definitely going to add it into the princesses if I make a princess deck. So she is a 1/6 for 5. She quests for 3, and she has We Can Fix It. So whenever she quests, you can ready your other exerted princess characters. And if you do, they can't quest for the rest of the turn, but they're readied up, so they're not vulnerable. Very nice. Into a rare Rafiki, mystical fighter, a 0/2 for 1 that has Challenger +3, but if he challenges a hyena character, he takes no damage from the challenge. Into an uncommon Daisy Duck. Alright, Queen of Hearts. Into the Queen. Make the Potion. Prince Naveen. Oh, it rhymes. I'm Stuck. Maid Marian. Queen of Hearts. Roxanne. Roxanne. Lawrence. Ooh, we have not seen this one yet. Rare Ursula Sea Witch, a 3/3 for 3 uninkable. The quest for 1, she has You're Too Late. Whenever this character quests, chosen opposing character can't ready at the start of their next turn. Into a rare Lantern. Oh! Into another epic! Stand out above the crowd! Alright, well, now I'm gonna have like 2 epic songs in my Powerline action deck. Let's go! Look at that. Beautiful. Oh my gosh. I have 5 epics now. Is that right? Yeah, 5 epics. Jeez. Whew. There we go. It's giving me trouble. Max Goof. Heal what has been hurt. Aladdin. Tiana. Luisa Madrigal. Cruella de Vil. Ooh, we have not seen this Ursula. This Ursula was reprinted. A 1/3 for 2, and when you play her, you get chosen opponent reveals their hand and discards a song card of your choice. Very nice. Against Steel Song. Judy Hopps. Last Ditch Effort. Oh, we have not seen this one yet. A rare Simba Scrappy Cub, not Club. A 1/1 for 2 uninkable that quests for 3. There we go! Into another John Silver. All right. In an uncommon, the Queen. All right. I didn't have any. So we're slowly getting our playset of John Silvers. All right, we have 5 packs left. This is the 5th to last pack. All right, let's see. Queen of Hearts, Stitch, Sudden Chill. Oop, I put that in the wrong spot. Jafar, Elsa, Louie, Mama Odie. Gotta dig a little deeper. I had this in my starter deck today. It's a Sing Together 8 song. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Put 2 into your hand and the rest in the bottom of your deck. Very nice. Wildcat. Rare Cusco, no touchy. Into a super rare. Oh, yes! I have a full playset of her now. Belle, Accomplished Mystic. Definitely need her in my damage moving deck. So she's a 4/4 for 5. She quests for 2. You can shift her for 3. That's why I'm wondering if I should put the other Belle in. But she has enhanced healing. So when you play this character, move up to 3 damage counters from chosen character to chosen opposing character. Into a common Rapunzel, letting down her hair. All right, 4 packs to go.
Can I offer you a nice egg in this trying time?
I humbly accept. I hope it's an egg of good luck. Alright. Good luck egg. Mulan. Ursula. Sudden Chill. Ariel. Dolores Madrigal. We have not seen this one yet. A 3/3 for 4. That quest for 2. And she has Magical Informant. So when you play this character, if your opponent has an exerted character in play, you get to draw a card. One jump ahead. Elsa, Snow Queen. Dewey. Bobby. Leaning Tower of Chisa. Winnie the Pooh. Into a legendary. Oh, Dumbo! We don't have this Dumbo yet. Oh my goodness, 9th Wonder of the Universe. This is a good card, chat. Oh my gosh, okay. Everyone's gonna want this card. I think Emerald Amethyst Evasive is gonna go a little crazy. Here's why. This Dumbo is a 3/3 that costs 4. He's evasive. He has the ability Breaking Records, so you can tap him and pay 1 to draw a card and gain 1 lore. And then he has Making History, so all your other characters with evasive get the same ability. Draw a card and gain 1 lore. Very nice. Into a Timothy to go with the Dumbo. Alright. 3 packs left. Come on, Enchanted. Moana. You're right, the Egg of Luck did work for our Dumbo. Heal What Has Been Hurt. Meg. Benja. Belle. Coconut. Tinkerbell. Be King Undisputed. Hercules. Grand Pabby. There's 1 copy of this card in the starter deck. It's a 7-cost uninkable 3/6. He quests for 3, and he has Ancient Insight. Whenever you remove 1 or more damage from your characters, you gain 2 lore. Into another Power Line, Musical Superstar. Into a foil rare Sisu. Alright, second to last pack. Power Line, Stitch, Tinkerbell, Dolores, Maid Marian. Ooh, we have not seen him yet. Mickey Mouse, a 3/3 for 3 that quests for 2. Roxanne. Oh! The Watchful One with the raid! Welcome, raiders! Hello, hello! For those who don't know me, my name is Melody. I also go by Mello. I am the leader of the Melon Gang, and today we are wrapping up here in a little bit, but we are opening up a booster box and Trove of the newest set of Lorcana, Fabled. We're hunting for an Enchanted, but this is our second to last pack. We haven't gotten an Enchanted yet, but we've gotten some beautiful epic cards, which is a new rarity in this set. Lawrence. Oh, goodness. Ooh, I need more of him. Also, thank you again for the raid. I hope you had a wonderful stream. What were you doing? What were you playing? There's only 1 of him in the princess deck, but he's so good. Beast, a 5/4 for 5. Your princess characters get +1 strength and +1 willpower. Ooh. Into a rare Captain Hook. A 3/4 for 4 that we have not seen. When you play this character, you may return an action card named Fire the Cannons from your discard to your hand. Into a common Rapunzel. Oh no, the itch is back in my throat. Ah. Alright. Last pack. Last pack luck. Raya. Mulan. Enchantress. Benja. Winnie the Pooh. Anna. Mickey Mouse, Tuk Tuk, Li Shang. Oh, we have not seen Goofy yet. Goofy set for Adventure 8. 2 for 2. Once during your turn, whenever this character moves to a location, you may move one other character, excuse me, to that location for free. And if you do, you get to draw a card. Into a rare Maui and a foil Mufasa. So the curse continues. Still no enchanteds that are pulled on stream. However, we got 3 beautiful epics between the Trove and the booster box. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 legendaries. Oh my goodness, this tickle. Including the beautiful Dumbo. And we got some good staple cards for some decks I'm going to try and build. Alright. So from here on out, I don't know if I'll get another booster box. Not right now, at least. Maybe if I save up for it. But I probably should just buy the singles, because a lot of these are reprints. It's fun to open booster boxes and booster packs. But from now on, I might just stick to singles. Because I get 2 packs for playing at League, and then I could get an extra one at a different league that I play at, but it depends, because you have to go 3-0. But maybe I'll be able to open that Winnie the Pooh Enchanted someday. Luke, awesome dude, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the Melon Gang. Melon Gang, rise up. Oh, we're playing Jackbox? Nice! Oh, I haven't played Jackbox in forever. I should definitely bring that back. Alright. Well, that is going to be it for today. Let me get to my ending screen here. Thank you so much, everybody, for hanging out and opening this box with me. I will be back sometime next week. I'm getting ready to get back into my school schedule with teaching. So I am figuring things out around that. But yeah, I will, of course, keep you guys updated in the Discord. So if you haven't already, whoops, you can join the Discord there, stay up to date when I go live, post my weekly schedule, you can post memes, pet pics, food pics, etc. If you would like to take a look at my commission info, it's not with an S at the end, it's just commission. You can check out my VGen page for all the options that I offer. It's looking like my schedule during the day is going to allow me to have more time to work on art in my free time on my iPad, so that's exciting. Means time for more commissions, hooray! And if you would like to get my super awesome limited edition shaker with yours truly on it from advancedgg.com, you can use that link and use the code MELON at checkout for 10% off your order. Whew, alright, I gotta rest my voice. This tickle in my throat is bugging the heck out of me all day. Oh my gosh. Alright. Thanks again, everybody. I'm going to try and make some videos also, hopefully, of some deck techs on YouTube, so stay tuned for those. So until sometime next week, which of course I'll get out the schedule as soon as I can in Discord. Until next week, have a wonderful rest of your evening and weekend. And this is Mello signing off. Bye!